What's up, gamers? Do you keep having the same problem as this fella right here? Flying right off the Degum Golf Darn racetrack? Well, you're in the right place. I'm Mr. Not So Good. I'm giving you 5 habits to break to improve your time on the tailgates. 1. Stop using ABS. You should decide how much braking force is applied to your tires. 2. Weight transfer. Weight transfer is your best friend. If you're not transferring weight, you're not racing, baby. Now, number 3. Setup. Your setup to your track you're driving on is very crucial, commonly overlooked. Number 4. Turn before you see the apex. You can pick up so much time like that in rally life or not. My brother once told me, if no one's there, the whole road is yours. Friggin' use it. Now, coming around through here, I'm going to show y'all weight transfer first. And my easiest way to describe weight transfer is like when you're stepping out on the icy steps. When you go to take your first step, you move your body's center of mass before you take your step. So when you step, you don't frickin' die. You don't want to frickin' die. So same thing with racing. Watch carefully. I send the weight around the corner before the car does, allowing me to get around the bend much quicker. And the other added benefits you get from weight transfer is you can add grip to each individual tire when and where you need it. Now that is a really good deal if you ask me. And another really cool thing you can do with weight transfer is you can float your wheels. I call it floating a tire. People call it inner wheel lift. Floating a tire is more fun. Look at that. Boom. You see how much smooth and seamless that transition was? That's because weight transfer, baby. You just gotta do it to be fast. Weight transfer is very important. Now, here it is again. Watch carefully. Watch my pedal inputs. It's like a pendulum. I'm putting the grip on the front and rear tires where I choose, where I need them. Especially right there. Right when I had to turn in, I put the weight on the front, and then once I'm already turned in, I floored it again. Because I don't need the front grip anymore. I only needed the front grip when I needed it. And now we're talking about braking. Watch carefully. Boom. Only locked up one tire for a split tiny second. Now watch my braking inputs, how I'm easy on the brakes, and the car wants to step out, so I get off the brakes, it settles down, and then I brake hard again. Braking control is very important to being fast. Look at that. I did it again. Locked up the front wheels. I don't know if it's just a me technique, if anybody else does that. But here's another clip of me demonstrating the importance of not running ABS. So you can get so much more time, so much more speed. And this guy, I'm going to completely outbrake this guy. Flies off the tailgate. Now we're talking about rally. You want to use the entire road. Watch this right here. Watch. I'm going to maximize every bit of asphalt that is given to me right here. I'm going to maximize this apex. There's still a little more there, but I didn't want to risk crashing. And watch, I'm going to maximize this gutter before I can fly off, because if I dropped the gutter, I would have crashed because there's no weight transfer. Right here, you don't want to drop it because it's slower. I get on the brakes. Beautiful braking zone, only lock up one tire. Opponent flies off the map, and now I'm going to just continue on with this clip. You haven't seen this part yet, but this is where I'm going to be talking about rally life. Watch how close I get to this right here. Boom. I lift the wheel up. It was a little sloppy, but it came up for a bad entry right here. And I watch how I use the gas pedal to move back on the inside. Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw that. Rewind it. And now we're going to be talking about turning before the apex. And this is a perfect way to show it. You couldn't even see my turn, and I turned way before the apex was even there, and look at how much ground I pulled on that Honda Civic. I'm going to be giving y'all some better camera angles. Just bear with me as I round this bend right here, and then boom, camera angle. Now, watch this. I turned way before the turn, and then the Honda behind me just couldn't hang. Here's one more angle of it, so you can see how much distance I actually gained off the Honda. And he just couldn't hang. He couldn't follow me through there because he didn't turn before the apex. And he is not gaining any ground back. I am holding a really strong defense against him. And that will be it for this video. If you work on breaking all those habits, and one by one, especially turning ABS off, you should be controlling how much power is to the tires and how much braking force to the tires. You'll be a lot faster that way. You might crash, understeer off the track a lot more, but once you understand what you're doing and how to do it, you'll be a lot confident and better sim racing driver or real life driver. Both of these apply to real life and sim racing. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm Mr. Not So Good. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe.